What you're going to see first in the video is Sergeant Craig Heatley's body-worn camera video. Again, he's at the intersection of Baltimore Avenue and Gay Street when he observes a vehicle coming towards him. As you notice, the red light has gone red for the northbound traffic. The car comes through the intersection towards the officer, then makes a turn, doing a U-turn, coming back towards the sergeant, who then pulls out his firearm, ordering the driver out of the vehicle. The officer reholsters his weapon and approaches the driver, closes the door.
We might need another unit here, sitting there spitting on us. Baltimore and Gay.
Don't touch me!
You're not going to the car.
Don't touch me! I feel threatened! I feel attacked! I feel attacked! I feel attacked! I feel attacked! Don't touch me!
They hit me there.
Touch me!
They're being video recorded.
Touch me! If you don't violate my rights, I'm not going to violate
Try to hit me with your car.
because you were in the way.
It's blocked.
You're stupid. Don't talk to me.
The officer makes a determination to take the driver into custody. As you can see, she strikes the officer and strikes him a second time, causing her backup officer, Officer Love, who then struck the driver. Next, we're going to see Officer Immer Barrios. He was a backup officer who arrived at the scene. Just from another vantage point, you could see the struggle with the driver after Officer Love had struck her.
Hey, I got a woman here. She's punched me in the face 2 times. It's on body on camera. She's fine. She's fine.
Backup officers arrive, and a medic is called to take her in to have her checked both mentally and physically.
She took 2 swings, hit me in the face. I'm fine. I'm fine. She's on the ground on her own volition, no force being used. She tried to hit us with her car. She threw punches.
The sergeant handcuffs the driver, who begins to speak in a moment, and the transport vehicle arrives to hold the driver, waiting for the medics to transport.
Stand up, man.
Get off of me.
Stand up.
Get off of me. You're violating my rights. You're violating my rights. You're violating my rights.
Alright, Shalom. Started by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, so as you've seen in that clip, alright, this wild woman got put down, alright? It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 25. It says, agree with thine adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him. Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Alright, so this wild woman, alright, she was driving reckless in her vehicle, alright, and she almost ran, you know what I'm saying, the slave patrol over, alright, which made them draw down on her. Alright, and then when she got out, alright, you seen, you know what I'm saying, she started swinging that E. Alright, just showing you that 2 women have lost your goddamn mind, alright. And now she's stretched out in the street, alright, and she went to jail, alright. She started screaming and shit, making a big ass scene and shit. And of course you had one of you simp ass niggas, Alright, you 2/3 Negroes run up, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, justify her actions because she was, you know what I'm saying, knocked out by one of the cops, you know what I'm saying, which he looked like he was a Negro himself, alright, but just going to show you 2/3 a fucking wild beast, alright. This is Proverbs 9:13. It says a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and she knoweth nothing. Alright. It's another one I wanted to get so like let me go back. Alright, this Proverbs 7:11. It says she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and layeth in wait at every corner. Alright, and that's this woman you see right here. Alright. She should have been in her house, alright. Instead of out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Being a wild brute beast made to be taken, alright. Alright, let me see. It's back to Proverbs. Let me see. Look at this. Nah, I don't need that. It's like it. 1 second, I can. It's like 1 second, I can. Alright, this is Titus chapter 2, verse 3. It says, the aged women likewise that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, alright, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemed, alright. So this woman was supposed to be at home, alright. She wasn't supposed to be gathering abroad, alright. Because when wicked women gather abroad, alright, wickedness happens, alright. Wild brute beast, alright, made to be taken. Alright, hold on. I got another one I'm finna get. Alright, this Ecclesiastes 20:25-24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. Alright, and this is definitely a wicked woman, alright. It's Ecclesiastes 26. It says, blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. Alright. It says, verse 3, a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. Alright, so I'm saying these type of women that you see right here, alright, they were given to be to these wicked men, alright. Let me see, this verse 7, it says, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath it hold of her as though he held a scorpion. Alright, so this woman, you know what I'm saying? Whoever her husband is, if she got a husband, alright, if she's even straight, you know what I'm saying? You can tell he probably has hell dealing with her, alright, because she's a wild woman, alright. This is verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame, alright. And this woman wasn't covering her shame, alright. Out there being lewd, alright, loud, you know what I'm saying, clamorous, alright. She wasn't dressed modestly, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when she hit the ground, you know what I'm saying, that was lights out for her. Alright, let me see, verse 14, it says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Alright, so it said a silent and loving woman, not no loud, clamorous ass, you know what I'm saying, wild banshee, you know what I'm saying, what the majority of these women are, alright. Let me see. Let me see. Alright, this verse 25, Ecclesiastes 26 and 25, it says, "A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord." Alright, and this woman got treated like a dog. Alright, she got punched out in the street. Alright, stretched out. This is verse 26. It says, "A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all." Alright, and this woman is bringing shame upon, you know what I'm saying, her husband, alright, if she got a husband, you know what I'm saying, or her father's household. You know what I'm saying, she's bringing shame upon it, alright, out there in them streets acting like that, alright. Let me get one more and we're going to close out. This is the book of Micah 7 and 10. It says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Most High Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." Alright, and that's what happened to this woman. Alright, she got trodden down as the mire of the street. You know what I'm saying? One quick punch to the jaw, you know what I'm saying? It was lights out, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna be the judgment for a lot of you women out here, alright, who thinking you masculine and thinking you on the level of a man, alright? These wild ass laws, alright, and these wild ass, you know what I'm saying, brute beasts and these heathen, alright, they're gonna be putting you women down, alright? That's what's getting ready, the times we're getting ready to come into. This is gonna be the regular, alright? So I'm gonna close out with that. Give our honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.